Welcome to Skippers, presented by Owner's Box Fantasy Sports. Jeremy and I are going to help you build and manage a successful fantasy baseball team in 2021. For this segment, we are going to give you our must-draft players for this upcoming MLB season. We're going to give you 2 players to target in the early rounds, 2 players to target in the mid-rounds, and 2 late-round players to target to help you be successful. Jeremy, please give us your early round pick.
My early round has been someone I've been high on this year. Corey Seager, Los Angeles Dodgers shortstop. He's always been underrated, but it's time to respect the guy. And obviously his ADP has gone up, but it's still not where he should be. The guy was second overall in barrel percentage behind Tatis at 12.1%. Like, that's just insane. He can hit for power. His average fastball exit velo is 7th in the league at 98.3 miles per hour. So obviously he hits the ball hard. There's no reason why this guy should not be drafted in the 3rd round. He's going early 4th right now. So I think if you take him with your 3rd round pick, you should not be ashamed of. You shouldn't be worried that you took him too early. I think 3rd round is perfect. I think 2nd round's pushing it a little, but I would definitely target this guy in the 3rd round.
Great pick, Jeremy. My must-draft player for the early rounds is White Sox right-hander Lucas Giolito. His ADP is 21. If you get this guy at the end of the 3rd round, if he drops to you, this is a must pick up in my books. He had a breakout 2019 season and followed it up with a very similar 2020 season. Although he didn't face too many great players in that division the White Sox were playing, he had similar numbers to 2019. You can't take what 2020 is. It's 30% of a season. So don't take that. He has limited home runs in a very hitter-friendly ballpark there in Chicago, but he's a lower tier starting pitcher, 1 breakout season through one of the only no-hitters last year. But he should outperform his ADP of 21, especially with the White Sox expected to compete for the division title.
I like that. You're taking an ace on a good team. A lot of experts have the White Sox going to the World Series. A lot of people have them going far in playoffs. So I like that. When you're an ace on a good team, you're going to get wins and you're going to perform.
He's going to eat innings. He has an elite changeup, a lot of swing and miss stuff. I love Lucas Giolito this year.
My mid-rounder is someone who didn't really have a good 2020, a little bit disappointing, is Jose Berrios, starting pitcher for the Minnesota Twins. He's now pretty much the number 2. He was no doubt was the ace, but then Kenta Maeda came in and he had a stellar 2020 year, first time with the Twins. I think Berrios, he's a good mid-rounder. This is the guy, the Twins are a good team. They play in a bad division. He's going to get wins. 15 wins is in reach. And he had his highest fastball average in all his career last year at 94 miles per hour. He's an early 8th round right now, late 7th round. I would definitely pick him up, even in the 7th round, 8th round. If he's available late in the 8th round, no doubt you pick him up. So I would keep an eye out on Jose Berrios. Less pressure on him now that he's probably the number 2 in the rotation. He doesn't really have any pressure on him, and I think he's going to perform. I think he's going to have a big bounce back year this year.
Also, elite breaking ball too. I love that. I love that for a bounce back year. My mid-round player is another person who you're going to have to target after a bad season last year. My player is Nick Castellanos of the Cincinnati Reds. Struggled last year. His average plummeted to 225, and his strikeout rate skyrocketed 28.5%. But he had some of the worst luck in all of baseball. His expected average was 273, and he has one of the highest hard hit percentages at 46.7%. He's primed for a bounce back year, especially being paired at Great American Ballpark, a very hitter-friendly park in a division with not great pitching. Nick Castellanos is my must-draft player in the mid-rounds.
I like that. I think Nick, we all saw it. He has the potential to be a stud. He started off the 2020 on an insane pace. And then obviously, like you said, he plummeted right to the ground. So, Reds weren't that good last year. Will they be good this year? I don't think so, but I do think Nick will have a bounce back year and will perform. My late rounder is Clint Frazier of the Yankees. The reason why I'm picking him, obviously his strikeout rate is way too high and he needs to fix that. But the guy swings for the fences. He swings hard. He has an insane bat speed. He's playing at the Yankee Stadium for half his games. And then he's going to play the Jays for whatever amount of games in Florida at Dunedin. So I think that those hitter-friendly parks, also the Rays pitching got worse. So I think all that factors in. Like, he's going to have a better year than last year and the year before. He solidified in the lineup, obviously has a spot. And Stanton or Judge are going to get hurt. One of them is going to get hurt, and he's going to have to step up even bigger. So I think late round right now, he's going in the 17th round, close to there. So, like, don't be crazy. Don't be dumb. Don't pick him too early, but just keep an eye on him around that range. And I would definitely pick him up. He could float with 100 RBIs this year. There's no doubt that this guy has the talent to hit hard and hit extra base, hit home run. So I could see him float with 100 RBIs this year.
Not bad pick at all. I like that, actually. So, and these are our late round picks. We're not asking you guys to jump to the mid rounds. No. These are people you see close to the end. You don't really know where to go. These are people we think you should target. Finally, my late round must draft pick is Ian Happ of the Chicago Cubs. He significantly reduced his strikeout rate in the past couple of years. It was astronomically high his first couple of years in the league, but he's primed for a breakout season. Before he fouled a ball off his face last year, we can't talk about the stats after because he was horrible. But before, his combined stats from 2019 and 2020, he slashed 286, 365, and 603 with a batting average on balls in play of 323. Pairing that, 21 home runs, 3 stolen bases, and his multiple position eligibility in Yahoo leagues and some of the other leagues as well, make him one of the best values, I think, personally, in the 2021 fantasy drafts.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I haven't looked too into Ian Happ, but what you said, I mean, our late round, the point is that the upside is there, that it's worth taking him late. Obviously, don't be dumb and pick him way too early, but be smart. These guys are just primed to go off, and I think that's a great pick.
I mean, he has an ADP of 155. I think he's going to easily outperform that as one of the guys. Chicago's rebuilding. They're not going to be great this year. So I think Ian Happ has a breakout year.
I like
Anything else from you, Jer?
No, I think that's good. I mean, stay tuned. Like, we're going to be releasing a lot of these type of videos. Comment what you want to see. We're always open to hearing like what you guys want to hear from us, who you guys like, sleepers wise, or who do you want us to talk about? We're willing to talk about anything.
Get down in the comments. We'll be interacting for sure. Thanks for watching our first video. We'll be back for more.